Hello everyone, it's Friday once again, so you know what that means. It's time for Artisan Weekly, edition number 76. This week, it's been another great week as always. It was the second Laravel Manchester event, which I heard went down really well. There's some great speakers. We've also got the next Laravel London planned, so if you want to head over to the Luma event page and get yourself registered, that'd be great. And yeah, we've got plenty of really good posts that managed to get through this week. So here we have our top 10. So in first place, we've got a post here on the Titan blog by Guillermo, where he talks about Blaze. Now Blaze was a package that was Caleb talked about and how it helps speed up your Blade templates. Now I've seen lots of tweets about how 10, 20, 30% improvements in speed, so it's great that in this post they kind of gone under the hood to show you those improvements. I haven't had a chance to use it yet, but basically everything I've seen has said it's really good, and it does a really good job of speeding things up, so it's worth checking out for sure. Next up then, we've got Freak, who is talking about the new version of Query Builder. This is a package that we've used on a number of projects, and as it says, it's a great package for building APIs, because obviously it allows you to do some really cool things with the URLs, like adding filters or includes, and this thing, it makes it a lot more fluid like you would expect from a Laravel application to build these to return the results. So yeah, if you've not used this, go check out V7. Some really good changes. And yeah, it's another one of the really, really good packages. Next up then, in third place, we've got a post here by Stephen Rees-Carter. Obviously this is a very security focused post, as Stephen is well known for his securing Laravel posts. So in this one, he's talking about stop putting your actions into your get requests. So we've seen code examples where there's a get URL, and inside that it's doing something crazy like editing a post or deleting something. So yeah, he talks about why you shouldn't be doing that. Gives examples of things that could go wrong, and why you should be using posts and not get for that kind of thing. Next up then, we've got a new package. So accessibility is really important. And it's something that as a developer we should be thinking about with everything that we do. So here is a package for Laravel by Jacob that in dev allows you to basically make sure your website is accessible. So you install it. It depends on Puppeteer and Chromium via the Spatsy browser shop package, and it gives you a little dashboard, and you can run it, and it will basically tell you where your accessibility issues are. It will kind of tell you the blade file, the line number, so it gives you a really good insight into things that you need to change. So again, if you're not really up on a lot of the accessibility techniques and things like standards, give this package an install and just see what it brings up for your application. Next up then, as you may or may not know, we're huge fans of Inertia here at Jump 24. So V3 is currently in beta, and it's looking really good. So Leah and Pascal jumped on a live stream where they kind of went and did a deep dive on some of the V3 features. So if you've not had a look or not been keeping up with things, go and give this one a watch, and I'm sure you'll look forward to what's coming. Next up then, we've got a post here by Pete Bishop. So Pete, big Laravel Cloud fan, he's been using it a lot, and he's put together a little GitHub action here that allows you to deploy from GitHub. So it's a really simple thing. Again, he's got a link there, 3 lines of code, and then you're able to deploy to Laravel Cloud from your GitHub action. Next up then, a post here by Joel, where he talks about previous posts where he used a static variable to avoid repeated lookups. He is now talking about using the once helper that Laravel has been in Laravel since Laravel 11, and he gives a really good example here of how to use it nicely with a call, for instance, to get your user permissions that you might have as the current user. So by wrapping this in the once method, it means that it's only ever called once, the required the callback, and then from that point on it just returns the kind of remembered data. So again, it will help, using the right way. This is going to help speed up your application, particularly if you can, like I said, if it can be used in the right way. Next up then, we've got a video here by Povlas where he goes through this week's release, Laravel 13. It's a nice, I guess what they would call a stable release. Not many changes, a few new features, but obviously there's a big focus on AI. As you can see there's a new boost command that allows you to run upgrades. So theoretically, you have your Laravel 12 app, run the command upgrade, and it should upgrade your application to Laravel 13. But yeah, Povlas goes through the upgrade, talks about some of the new features, and yeah, it's another stable release, and it's good to see. Next up here, we've got Eric Barnes over on the Laravel News YouTube, and Eric is talking about a package that Wendell has just released. The package is called SlideWire. So it's a presentation package, so you can create your presentation instead of using things like PowerPoint or Google Slides or things like that. You can build your presentations in Laravel and Blade. Caleb did something similar in a previous Laracon talk. I think he used Livewire to build his presentation, but now there's a package to do that, and it looks quite simple. And of course, having it on the web is always a big win. So yeah, if you're looking to build your next presentation and you don't really want to use PowerPoint, go and check out this package and see what you can do. And then lastly, we all wonder what is the best model to be using when we're doing our AI work. We all know that there's so many different models that's being released, updated all the time. But one of the benefits of using Laravel is that we've got a very opinionated framework. So the team over at Laravel have done the hard work here for us, and they've gone through the models and kind of benchmarked them. So we now know which is the best for which model we should be using for writing Laravel, and using those tools correctly. So it's a really interesting read, the way they went about doing the benchmarks, the results, and then the takeaways from this. So if you are dipping your toes in AI, if you're using Claude Code and things like that, and you've been wondering what model should I be using, what's the best, go over and give this post a read, and I'm sure you will come away with the answer that you need. So that's it for this week. I hope there's been something there that has caught your eye, and if there has, please do reach out to the writers or the people who put the videos together and give them a big thanks, because they do this stuff week in, week out, so it's really important that they that they know that people enjoy their work. And yeah, if you've liked the video, then please do like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and don't forget to follow me over on Twitter and LinkedIn. I'll share the links in the description for the video, and thanks again, and hopefully I'll see you next week.